Good day, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of I'd say the beer review, but this might be a booze review. I don't know what it is. There's commercials out there right now, and if you buy a case of Smirnoff Ice, why you're going to buy a case, I don't really know. But if you buy a case of Smirnoff Ice, they talk about it too. The Smirnoff Rocket. The Smirnoff Rocket is the new thing, the new big cheese drink. You know, it's not the lime beers anymore. It's not, you know, the black and tans. It's the Smirnoff Rocket. It shows you a bottle of Smirnoff and a bottle of beer. Blank bottle of beer. Blank bottle of brown bottled beer. Just sitting there on the front of the case. And it's a mix of half and half. Girls seem to love it. I think it's just because they want to drink beer and they don't know how. Now, since we didn't know what brand of beer you're supposed to brew, well, mix with the Smirnoff for the Smirnoff Rocket, we decided to do 2 Smirnoff Rockets. We've got a Bud Light for the regular, just shitty Popsy McLager, as Carrie K would say. And we have a Guinness for what I would probably do. So, they're half and half mixes. So I'm guessing pretty much like the bottom of the Stella for the beer, and then the rest. Maybe a little below the bottom of the
first
Stella.
and then...
It doesn't say.
I'm
gonna go with beer first.
Yeah. It's singing. I think that's close. Yeah.
You know why I picked the Bud Light?
Why?
Because I was using the Stella Artois glasses, and Bud is basically Stella.
Might be too much, but oh well.
Never have too much Guinness.
Suppose not.
Mine are about perfect. I don't know if mine are actually half the glass, but they match.
Mine almost match.
Alrighty. So now, for the rocket side of things. Now we were discussing how there's absolutely no lemon in the Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah.
Oh.
This one here scares me.
Well, it's gonna taste like the cider thing, but it's reacting.
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
That's a rocket. This is what it should be mixed with. I've decided. It should be mixed with Guinness. Look at that.
It definitely looks like I don't know, it almost looks like you've got some ice cream in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
I'm gonna wait till you pour yours because that reacted nicely. The Bud Light just looks like Bud Light, but the color didn't even change.
That's
really.
gonna be a beer cooler. I can see that happening. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And this though. Yeah, that's really neat. I like that.
So do I. I've decided that I might, if this tastes any good, I'm buying more of these Smirnoff bottles just for this.
Huh.
Look at the head it made.
Like, and there's 2 different kinds too. If you can see that, there's actually
Oh,
like
shit,
2
it is.
different kinds of head. Yeah. Which is really strange.
Yeah. That's amazing. Anyway, I'm going to start with the Bud Light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smells...
Huh?
Boy Chuck almost puked in his mouth, I think.
Not at all.
Well,
Smells like Smirnoff Ice.
smells like President's Choice put out this malted beverage that was supposed to be a cooler thing that you can get at the beer store years ago, and it was supposed to be like a margarita fuzzy drink thing that they did, and it smells a lot like that.
Like spritz up?
A little bit, yeah. Something like that.
Because that's what the El Jimador smelled like to me.
Well, the El Jimador is really good, though. I like that. It's nice. I drink those too. All right, well, here we are.
Alrighty.
Bud Light Rocket. Okay, well, all that did was take the edge off of the acid from the Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah, it tastes basically like Smirnoff Ice, but as you said, the edge is gone, and it's not as crisp anymore. The carbonation has been taken down a few notches too.
For sure. And it's I don't, honestly, if you have to drink Smirnoff Ice, I'm going to say do it this way, because it makes this a lot easier. I think it'll be easier on your stomach. It's going to be easier on your palate. It's way better. It's softer.
Yeah.
I like this idea. That's actually really good. I got that.
I giggled when I saw this at work when I was in the fridge and I picked up the case of Smirnoff Ice to stock the fridge with, and I giggled at it. I giggled when I saw the commercials. I giggled when I saw the promo ads, but this is actually not bad.
Yeah, because I mean, drinking this on its own, I mean, if I don't already have about 65 ulcers, this would add a few with every bottle. But this way, it rounds it out nice. I like it. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But I'm still very curious over on this side. Mm. Right.
I think my curiosity... Oh, yours has gone away. My head hasn't moved.
Oh, you got the top of the can, though, as it was just open, so you got, like, all sorts of fun stuff there.
Look at the friggin' pathways I've created.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. So... Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's like, that smells like a lemon coffee cake.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking weird. There's like some weird German baking going on in there, man. That's pretty wicked.
Now, this one, as soon as we poured it, I was excited about trying, and even smelling it, I'm excited about trying. This basically smelled the same as...
Yeah, the taste and the smell, same thing. But this...
Oh.
Alright, the Albino Rocket. Let's give it a go. Something's happening. It's almost like a cancellation.
There's no carbonation anymore.
No, it's gone.
Carbonation is gone. The nitrous has taken over the carbonation. The nitrous has forced the carbonation out.
Just, yeah, see you later.
Probably why it headed up so huge. It's like you said for the smell. It's almost a lemon coffee cake.
Yeah.
You're not getting really the sugar from this anymore.
Nope.
You're getting lemon from it, which is weird because there's no lemon.
There isn't any in there. Right. It's
and
like,
you're getting the coffee from the stout.
and that's it.
And there might be a touch of chocolate in there, but I don't know if that's the head just sliding down my throat.
I've had Italian desserts from a bakery around the corner from where I grew up that taste like this. This is yes, coffee and lemon. That's great.
It is. I laughed when I saw these ads, but this is amazing.
I mean, I don't think this particular combination was anywhere in the cards when we came up with it.
I'm sure this is more
that
what
was
they thought
it,
of.
right? Yeah, for sure. But I'm not even sure which one I like better because I was a little blown away. But this, because I think it's a little unsuspecting of being good. I think this one's pretty fantastic.
You know what I think is hysterical though? Really, it didn't change the color of the Guinness all that much.
Mm-mm.
A little tiny bit lighter.
You can get a little bit of color through it now. I mean, it's gone from Guinness to maybe root beer. Like, but still.
Now, you say you can't decide which one you like better. I can. I like the Guinness better. I just can't believe how well this worked out. Here I told you to pick one of these up on a whim.
No, yeah.
Poor boy Chuck. Doesn't get to try this. Don't shrug your shoulders. This is heavenly.
Wow. That's ridiculous. And then, like I said, this wasn't our idea, putting these together like yours or anybody else's, but picking the light and the dark and comparing, that was genius. I still think they're both really, really friggin' good, but I have to say, do not be afraid of the Guinness and Smirnoff combination. Like, there's no shenanigans here. Like, this just is good.
Yes. Like James said, I did not think of the Smirnoff rocket. Smirnoff thought of, well, who knows if Smirnoff thought of it or some customer thought of it, but Smirnoff is rolling with it. But because they just show a brown bottle on their case, I think this is what they were rolling with. This idea right here.
And
the
good.
Almost wheat beer looking stuff. And like you said, it isn't bad. However, when I was sitting in my fridge looking and we couldn't decide what to do it with, and I made a joke about Guinness, and I saw two faces go, oh. I'm glad I said, hey, well, let's get 4 glasses and try them both. Because this actually is amazing.
I mean, if you need any more convincing, anybody who's watching this, when you think about it, people mix Guinness and cider all the time, and this is not that far off from cider. I mean, mouthfeel-wise, you know, with the acidity and everything else, and the carbonation. So it's not an absolutely crazy idea. I mean, I never thought about it until I tasted it, and yeah, it's pretty good. I'm going to suggest this to a lot of people. I think it's a shame that we discovered it too late in the summer, because I think this might have flown, like this would have flown with my pals for the last 2 months. But
Smirnoff, this is an Albino Rhino beer review idea, but you really should look into partnering with Guinness for this next year, pre-mixed even.
absolutely.
But I'm giving this a 9.5 out of 10.
Absolutely.
This, as James said earlier, it kind of cancels each other out, but the flavors that stay are amazing together. This, I'm going to give like an 8.5 out of 10 because it's really good still. It would be a great chick drink. It would be.
Or, I mean, if you're just into that stuff, it's like really good.
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to go against anybody that drinks it. I'm just saying, usually chicks don't like beer. It's a good way to get a chick to drink beer. And I mean, go out to a bar, get a rocket. You're buying 1 bottle of each, and they're mixing half and half. I mean, you both can have a rocket. You and your significant other. Buy some crappy beer. Well, not. Buy some beer that she doesn't like, that she says is disgusting, and buy her a Smirnoff Ice. Mix them together, you both get a drink. And they don't feel as bad because your beer costs $5 and her cooler costs $8.
God, they're good. They're really good. I would suggest doing exactly what we did. Get a bunch of this. You know, bulk up on the Smirnoff, and just start going light and dark. Mix them up. Get the Guinness. Get your whatever light beer that you always get, lighter colored, flavored, whatever, and just have them both. Have them both around, because I mean, yeah, I mean, you hand one of these. I mean, we're going with the usual situation. You hand one of these to a guy, he's going to be all right. I'll give it a go. You hand one of these, not so much. But you hand one of these to a woman, she'll be all over it, right? So that way, you're actually making the same drink, and everybody's happy. What a friggin' great idea! I'm going to go same ratings as you, for sure, without a doubt. And this is really good.
Alrighty. Thank you for watching, guys. You should really try this. I know I made fun of it, but it actually turned out great. Thank you. Bye.
Wow. Yeah.